Hola Mary and Susan, this is a test. Este es el examen. Now please, don't read or don't look at your notes. This is just a test to see how you are developing your listening skills and also your writing skills. Yeah? And if you answer correct, great. If you don't answer correct, that's okay too. Yeah, so don't worry. This is just to practice and see how you're doing in that area. Now, I'm going to give you the instructions, but you can pause because I'm going to go fast. I'm not going to pause during the instructions I give you. You pause and then you do the exercise, whether it's written or spoken. Yeah? And you pause. Okay? Now I'm going to start. We're gonna practice the verbs with R, regular verbs. Yeah? Now please tell me the conjugation, tell me without writing, the conjugation of verb bailar. Pause and give me the conjugation. Bailar. Great. Now, the conjugation of the verb perdonar. Great. Now, the conjugation of the verb preparar. Pause the video. Great. Now, the conjugation of the verb llamar. Great. Now, the conjugation of the verb llevar. Perfect. Now, write the conjugation of the verb celebrar. Now, write the conjugation of the verb descansar. Pause the video and write. Descansar. Now, write the conjugation of the verb llamar. Now write the conjugation of the verb secar. Now write the conjugation of the verb trabajar. Great. Now, please tell me, without writing, tell me a sentence with the verb with the verb amar. Pause and tell me a sentence with the verb amar. Great. Now tell me the sentence with the verb preparar. Great. Now tell me a sentence with the verb sacar. Great. Now write a sentence with the verb invitar. Now write a sentence with the verb llegar. Great. Now, write a sentence with the verb preguntar. Great. Now remember, I'm going to speak fast with the purpose that you listen and see if you understand. Okay? Great. Now we're moving to the verb with the verbs to the verbs er and ir. Please tell me the conjugation of the verb comer. Great. Now tell me the conjugation of the verb aprender. Pause the camera and tell me the conjugation of the verb aprender. Great. Now, tell me the conjugation of the verb ver. Great. Tell me the conjugation of the verb comprender. Great. Now, write, escribe la conjugación de los verbos correr. Stop the camera and write. Great. Now, la conjugación del verbo vivir. Escribe. Write. Escribe. Now, escribe la conjugación del verbo decidir. Great. Now tell me, without writing, tell me a sentence with the verb vender. Now I'm going to ask in Spanish. Por favor, dime una frase con el verbo escribir. Now, dime una frase con el verbo ver. Muy bien. Now, listen to the sentences. Please write what I'm going to say. Yo no debo dinero. Yo no debo dinero. Pause and write. Next one. Escribe. La mamá a veces sufre. Next one. Escribe, por favor. Él escribe una carta a su papá. Él escribe una carta a su papá. Muy bien. Escribe, yo debo de hacer la tarea. Muy bien. Now we're moving to the irregular verbs. Please, don't write, just tell me the conjugation of the verb poner. Great. Now, dime la conjugación del verbo hacer. Bien. Now, dime la conjugación del verbo salir. Pause the camera and tell me. Muy bien. Now, dime la conjugación del verbo traer. Great. Now, dime, without writing, dime una frase con el verbo hacer. Now, dime una frase con el verbo traer. Pause the camera. Now, dime una frase con el verbo salir. Bien. Now, please write the following. Nosotros salimos del trabajo a las 9. Pause the camera and write. Nosotros salimos del trabajo a las 9. Escribe, por favor. Yo traigo el postre. Escribe, por favor, ¿qué traemos para la cena? Now, escribe, por favor, ¿cuánto cuesta el kilo de pescado? Escribe, por favor, ¿dónde pones las llaves? Escribe, por favor, ¿qué traigo para la cena? ¿Qué traigo para la cena? Muy bien. Now, please write the conjugation of the verb conocer. Stop the camera and write. Great. Now, tell me the conjugation of the verb saber. Write the conjugation of the verb saber as well. Great. Now, write the difference between the verb conocer and saber. Great. Now, great. Now, please give me an example of knowing somebody. For example, I know Mary. How do you say that? Translate. I know Mary. Without writing, just answer. I know Mary. How would you say that in Spanish? Great. Now, how would you say, I know the information? Great. Now, please write 5 sentences with the verb conocer a. 5 sentences. Great. Now, write 5 sentences with the verb saber. Yeah. Now, write 3 sentences with the verb saber, or saber, an ability, to know an ability. 3 sentences with the verb saber, an ability. Stop the camera, write. Great. Now, please conjugate the verb dar in writing. Great. Now, please conjugate the verb ir a or ir in writing, yes. Great. Now, please, without writing, give me an example of the verb ir a. Great. Now tell me. Now please write 5 sentences with the verb ir a. Great. Now tell me how you can use the verb ir a in the future. How would you use it? Give me an example. Great. Now, give me another example without writing of the present tense with the verb ir a. Great. Now, give me an example of the future with the verb ir a. Great. Now, write 5 sentences with the verb ir a in the future. Great. Now, write. Voy al cine. Stop the camera. Write. Voy al mercado. Vamos a comprar zapatos nuevos. Stop the camera. Right. ¿Vas a venir mañana? ¿Vas a comer con nosotros? ¿Cuándo vas a venir? Great. Now, please tell me, without writing, the conjugation of the verb cerrar. Now tell me the conjugation of the verb empezar. Now please write the conjugation of the verb querer. Now please write the conjugation of the verb sentir. Now write the conjugation of the verb pensar. Great. Now write the following. Yo quiero una margarita, por favor. Yo quiero a mi esposo. Él cierra la puerta. Yo pienso mucho en mi hijo. Confieso que no estudio mucho. Yo no pierdo el control. Mañana empiezo a trabajar. Great. Now, tell me, without writing, the conjugation of the verb recordar. Pause the video and tell me. Now, tell me the conjugation of the verb volver. Now, tell me the conjugation of the verb probar. Now, tell me the conjugation of the verb dormir. Great. Now, write the conjugation of the verb oler. Now, write the conjugation of the verb poder. Now, the conjugation of the verb devolver. Now, the conjugation of the verb morder. Great. Now, give me an example, without writing, of the verb costar. Now, give me an example of the verb in a sentence. I'm talking about a sentence, okay? Give me an example of a sentence with the verb encontrar. Great. Now, write. Write the following, okay? Yo huelo el perfume. Nosotros volvemos en la tarde. No puedo venir mañana. El perro no muerde. Mi mamá prueba la nueva lavadora. Yo envuelvo el regalo para mi amiga. La computadora cuesta 5,000 pesos. Ellas juegan cartas. Quiero un abrazo. Pruebo la comida. Great. Now, please write the differences between give me the three meanings of the verb probar. And give me or write an example of each meaning. Stop the camera and do that. Great. Now, write the difference or the meanings of the two meanings of querer. Now write a sentence with each meaning, an example of each meaning. Great. Next one. Please tell me the conjugation of the verb pedir. Now tell me the conjugation of the verb sonreír. Now tell me the conjugation of the verb elegir. Sorry. All right. Now write the conjugation of the verb medir. Now write the conjugation of the verb repetir. Right. Now write the conjugation of the verb despedir. Great. Now, please write the two meanings of the verb despedir and give an example of each meaning in a sentence. Great. Now, escribe por favor. Escribe por favor. Yo pido un deseo. El niño ríe siempre. Ellos repiten la lección. Yo mido 1,52. Great. Muy bien. Now, dime la conjugación del verbo decir. Great. Now write the conjugation. Escribe la conjugación del verbo decir. Sorry. Great. Now, write a small conversation with questions and answers with the verb decir. Just play with a small conversation with the verb decir. Great. Now, give me or tell me the conjugation of the verb oír. Great. Now, write the conjugation of the verb oír. Now, write some examples. It can be just sentences or it can be questions and answers with the verb oír. Small sentences. Escribe. Escribe. Great. Great. Now, write the conjugation of the verb desear. Now write the conjugation of the verb tener que. Great. Now write the three different meanings of the verb esperar. And also give one example or two examples with each verb, with each meaning. With the verb esperar, give me an example or write an example with waiting for a person and waiting for a transportation. And then with the verb, with the other, yeah? With the verb, with the other esperar, tell me, also write two sentences. And with the other meaning, also write two sentences in Español. Great. Great. Now, conjugate the verb pensar with another verb. Conjugate the verb pensar with another verb. Whatever you want. The verb pensar. Write the conjugation of the verb pensar with another verb. Now, write the conjugation of the verb querer with another verb. Great. Now, write the conjugation of the verb poder with another verb. Great. Now, write the conjugation of the verb tener que with another verb. Great. Now, give me an example of the use of two verbs. First verb is going to be the verb necesitar. Write a sentence with the verb necesitar and another verb. Write a sentence. Write a sentence with the verb tener que and another verb. A full sentence, yes. Write a sentence with the verb deber de with another sentence, with another verb. Write a sentence with the verb preferir and another verb. Great. Write a sentence with the verb necesitar and another verb. Great. Now, please write the conjugation of the verb ser and the conjugation of the verb estar. Write the conjugations. Great. Now, please write the characteristics or the meanings of the verb ser and of the verb estar. The characteristics of each of one. Great. Now, give me an example or write an example of the verb ser with a profession. Great. Great. Now, give me an example with origin. Using origin. Write it, okay? Great. Now, give me an example or a sentence. Write a sentence with using ownership. Great. Great. Now, please write what I'm going to say. Linda es enfermera. Yo soy abogado. Él es médico. Nosotros somos veterinarios. ¿Eres americana o mexicana? Yo soy de La Paz. El carro es de Laura. El libro es de la maestra. Es mi perro. La bolsa es de Linda. Los aretes son de Mary. Los libros son de John. Las sandalias son de mi hija. Great. Now, you will write the question and you will answer. Okay? You will answer the question. ¿De dónde eres? Answer. ¿De dónde eres? ¿Dónde está mi bolsa? Answer. ¿Dónde está mi bolsa? ¿Dónde está tu libro? ¿Eres artista? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Conoces a Graciela? ¿Sabes la respuesta? ¿Quieres comer arroz? ¿De dónde es tu papá? ¿De quién es el carro? ¿De quién es la computadora? ¿Dónde está Susan? ¿Vas a ir a la escuela mañana? ¿Qué vamos a comer hoy? ¿Vas a leer un libro? ¿Quieres a tu esposo? ¿Quieres un abrazo? ¿Qué dices? ¿Oyes eso? ¿Oyes lo que digo? ¿Quieres comprar una blusa? ¿Piensas viajar a La Paz el próximo año? ¿Necesitas dormir más tiempo? ¿Puedes venir mañana? Okay, Susan and Mary, that's it for today. This is just a review. I hope you could stop the video, and I hope you can, if you didn't answer or understand one question, to go back and listen to that again. But the purpose is that to catch that in the first. Okay. If not, it's okay, just do the replay. Yeah. So again, if I go too fast, please stop and then answer, and then listen again to the next question or to the next exercise. All right? Great. Well, I know we didn't have a lot of time, but if you can, send me your scores and see how you did. Okay? I know I spoke fast and I didn't do this. Yeah, well, now you can listen. Now you can understand too the way we speak. Yeah? When we speak fast or faster than practicing in a class. All right? Great. Well, I hope to receive your answers soon. Nos vemos.